DW in first place. Welcome to the show. Have a little bit of fun before we, it's only 6:21 here, so I'm thinking it's maybe 8:20 in North Khaki, the East Coast. Something like that. Get the chat done a little early. Give everybody some updates. Right now it's starting to rain, so tomorrow will be day one of the British team match. So it should be pretty cool. We got John Talley, DW. We got M. Yettins out there. What's up? Grinding Dust, Tyler Orth, Brian White. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We got John Rollins. We got Foco65 in the house. Robert Warren. What is going on, everybody? Yeah, I figured I'd just go live, see if you guys get the update or whatever it's called. My brain ain't working. Did you carb up? I just went to, can't remember what it's called. It's an Asian restaurant. Had me some hibachi dinner. So it's pretty good. My partner, Mr. Hugo, shout out 8888. He's been driving all night last night into today, so he's actually sleeping in the room. Give him some sleepy time, at least for a little while. We did do our zero today. Let's see. Don't let me lose my life savings. I got all my money on your team. Shit, Tyler, that might be a bad idea. What up, Thomas? Should be fun. I gotta grab a couple small water bottles for tomorrow. Other than that, we're good. Got the bags packed. There he is. Get your ass to bed. Let's see. May the odds be ever in your favor. So if you guys don't know, Shutout 8888 is the partner for this match. He's a crazy man that was an influence on getting me to get my butt out here. So I'm sitting in the car, about to shower. Yeah, get all that done. Today was a good day. We did a 0 day. Yesterday, I went to the range, and luckily I met up with Zach and Jimmy and Stan and all those guys, and it was a good time. Got to meet the owner of the actual property. He owns a ton of acreage out there. What's up, Jackson? And really nice guy. Hung out with him, had a couple beers, and we just sat around, had a little bit of fun, and it was a good time. It was definitely a good time. Today it's kind of relaxing. I'm not going to do much. I was originally going to go over there and hang out. There's a little, a few individuals get to go over there and hang out and roast. They got a roasted pig and have some fun. But my buddy's, he's supposed to be sleeping right now. And I figured, I want to be on my best behavior as far as getting to bed early, being able to get rested up for the night, the match. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to kick my butt. What's up, Plus 5? I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be, I'll be complaining to Dick Hedges. He was one of the guys that talked me into it. Then, of course, Hugo. But it's going to be fun. So today at the zero range, you got there at 11 o'clock. Some people got there early, but you couldn't zero your rifles till 11 o'clock on the button. They had it set up. There was quite a few targets. There was some out to 1,275 or something like that. So that was pretty cool. What's up, Big Glock Daddy? So I had a chance to shoot it out to 1,200 and something, which was fun. I think I got my dope dialed in. Still a little leery of the Furies against the Kestrel. When I run them both together, kind of linked up, I started getting some funky numbers. So I don't have any of the gear, it's all upstairs, but basically I'm running an armband. I'll have Hugo's data on there and my data out to 900. We won't be shooting past, I don't think it'll probably be 800, but went to 900. I got 5 mile an hour and 10 mile an hour winds put into the cards. So there's a lot of wind here. If you guys haven't shot in Wyoming, there's and especially with the storm above us. But tomorrow's probably going to be pretty windy. We'll see. I think when we looked, it was like 14 miles an hour. who knows if that'll be the case. And, you know, it depends on how hidden you are in these canyons. You start getting back where we're shooting, you know, you're driving like 8 miles into this canyon. So some of the stages will be pretty blocked and others won't be. So it's going to be interesting. First time shooting this style match, so it'll be good. And the worst case is we have a good time, right? So can't get any worse than that. Having a good time is always fun, but I'm going to be able to learn quite a bit, and it'll be fun. We messed with Hugo's Kestrel a little bit, trying to get his Kestrel dialed in. And we're going to do the best we can tomorrow. We are team 25. I think there was 42 teams or something like that, 38 or 42 teams. So as long as nobody, you know, gets quits or have to leave early or whatever, we'll be shooting against that amount of people. So it should be pretty fun. Got to see some friends I haven't seen in a long time, which was kind of fun. And thanks, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. That's a given. We'll have a good time for sure. It'll be fun. One of the toughest things that is shooting with a new partner. So it's going to be a lot of fun shooting with Hugo. Great guy. If you guys haven't had a chance to meet him, but when you're, you know, he's from Texas. I'm from North Carolina and California, I guess, because I grew up in California. But just terminology of like, you know, trees and bushes and what some would consider a tree or a bush and different points on like a hillside, trying to be able to convey that over to your partner, you know, and he may use different words that I may not use. So we did some of that. We did a little bit of practice with that earlier today. Just kind of get down what our terminology is, which I think is going to help. But, you know, if you shoot with, like, normally Shutout has a partner, Ben. Had a chance to meet him last year. Are you shooter 1 or 2? I'm the primary, so I'm shooting the bolt gun. Hugo's going to shoot the gas gun. One thing that's nice for Hugo is he'll be able to engage the target hell as many times as he wants, really. So as a bolt gunner, you only get 1 shot at each target. So, you know, you gotta try to make all them hits count. So trying to be able to call for wind and figure that out. It makes it nice because as the primary, you're shooting second, so you'll kind of get an idea of what his wind calls are by his bullet. So when we were there, I had a chance to meet Kenny Eagle Eye in person. I've talked to him for quite a few years now, over the phone and over chats and stuff. What's up, Ace in the Hole? But it was nice to finally meet Kenny. Great guy. So we'll have some fun. Ray had some issues with zeroing today. I don't know if he'll put out a video on it or not, but his bolt carrier group was I don't know, it had some issues. So he actually ended up running a different bolt carrier group. Took off the suppressor and seems to be shooting well now. So Black Beauty's gonna be not suppressed. And it's going to be fun. What's up, Drew Bailey? Hope all's well, healthy. Doing the best to learn something new, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate it. I don't know, it's tough because I was a little worried for him today. Luckily, you got it figured out and zeroed in. Once you change the bolt carrier, the bolt carrier group, you want to kind of reconfirm 0 just because it's going to be possibly a little different. And make sure it's running and all that stuff. The bolt gun, the Skittles rifle shot well today. What caliber's shutout run? He's running 223 or 556 in a 69 grain Sierra boat tail hollow point. Driving and chatting. How's the weather? Talking about the weather, it's actually sprinkling on us right now. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, which is going to be a little tough. How many gallons of Bojangles sweet tea are you being crammed up in the wreck tomorrow? I'm actually going to bring... It's only 1 hour of probably some really physical, physical fitness-y style running with your gear. So I'm going to get a water bottle the same size as this, just a normal water bottle. Probably just run half of it and throw it in my pack if I need to wet the whistle. So that's all I'll be carrying. We have a malfunction. I done knocked the cord over. So yeah, I'm gonna be drinking water tomorrow, at least during the match, which is only like an hour long. What caliber are you shooting? Or you're shooting? Yeah, we're DW. We're shooting 6 Creed tomorrow, and we're shooting out to, I think, a little less than 900. I think is what it was, or a little less than 800. I think it's 900. It's like 800 and something. Bring gum. It will help keep your motion. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually going to swing by the gas station here after the chat, get a couple of little odds and ends, and we're going to show up early. So everybody has a time frame. So team 1 all the way to team 43, you have a time. You need to be there a half hour early. I got into the VOD match. Nice, Chris. Very nice. It'll be cool to see you. But you won't be able to, so if your time says 8 o'clock, you need to be there at least a half hour early. But with that said, there's teams going out to 3 different stages. So you'll have a team going to field 1, 2, and 3. So we'll be able to blast through that, be done probably around noon-ish, all the teams. And then every team gets in 20-minute increments. So bam, bam, bam. They kick the next group out. And then 20 minutes later, the next group. Is how this match format's kind of set up. So should be good. And then we do an assault stage. 2 assault stages tomorrow. That's where you actually carry your pistol, and you're kind of doing like a 2-gun, but you're carrying like your bolt gun, and your partner's carrying his gas gun, and you'll engage targets with. Are you ready for the fun? I'm ready for the fun, John. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Glad I got talked into it. And ask me tomorrow. I might say this is horrible. Appreciate it, Todd. Yeah, no misses. That would be amazing. We did get really lucky, and it's basically kind of a computer-aided random draw. So team 25, which is Hugo and I, we actually don't have a team behind us the first day. We will the second and the third day. But at some point, there has to be the end of the team. And I guess you could say we got lucky enough that there won't be a team basically trying to get in front of us. So that'll be kind of a good thing. We're still going to have to haul butt because you only get 1 hour. So how did you get tea across state lines? I had to fly with it and pack it in my shorts. No, this stuff's everywhere. Pure Leaf sweet tea. Been drinking some of that. Been drinking more water though, so that's good. That's a bonus. That was one of the things that's good about this match, is it told me how out of shape and you know, how much better I can be doing. Not that I'm doing great, but it reminded me like, hey, you're getting older and you need to get cracking, or you're gonna be really old and not be able to move. So if I want to keep shooting competitively, I need to at least be half in shape. So right now, let's just say I'm in quarter in shape, and I need to get to half, and then from there I can get to 3/4. And someday, one of these days, hopefully, maybe I'll be like super in shape. Who knows? Maybe I'll even drink like Kool-Aid and be like one of those CrossFit Kool-Aid kids. I don't think that'll ever happen, but you never know. Don't say never. I will say I'm never going to reload 22 rimfire ammo, just so you know. That's the 5th time I've said it now on YouTube. That way, if I keep saying it, I'll just won't be able to do it because I've said it so many times. So I'm going to say it again. See, if you trip and fall, tuck and roll back to your feet. We're not that old. That's right. I'm just going to hop back up, keep shooting. I think it'll be good. I was able to see some targets, you know, like I'm trying to get to the point where my eyes are seeing those things. And each one of those, someday Iron Man will sponsor shit, is everything's on an A-frame. So you are seeing, at some of the targets, you're probably going to see some type of legs and a strap holding the target. So things to be looking for on this match is some type of hanger again, like there was in New Mexico. I think everything's on a hanger, every target, so that'll be good. More stuff to look at. Sometimes They're on just a post, a T-post, and those are a little trickier to find because there's no mass of anything. You don't have the big like 4-inch strap, rubber strap hanging down. That's kind of the thing that I'm looking for, is that 4-inch rubber strap hanging down, kind of to find them targets. So hopefully it works out. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully everybody's doing great though. Super excited for Kenny. This is his first match as well, shooting this style match. So we're gonna have a good time. I know those guys are having fun over at the campground area. It's just too damn far. It was an hour and 45 minutes for those guys to get to, and they have some early times. I think each one of their times is like 8, 8:15, and 8:30 or something like that. Ours is until like 10:25. So ours is later in the day, and there's pluses and minuses to that. Things like wind. Wind can be a huge benefit shooting early sometimes, or a detriment. It depends. But and then also, if the sun's at a certain angle during the day, it may light them targets up a little bit better so you can see them, or it may make it worse. It may shadow them a little bit more and harder to spot. So it's kind of just the luck of the draw on that. You get what you get. Hopefully it doesn't get too much rain, because then things are going to start getting muddy and nasty. And then trying to climb those hills, not only just trying to climb them, but if it gets slimy, there's a lot of red clay out there. So if it gets slimy and snotty and it's a pain in the butt to climb, it's going to really suck. So a lot more energy just to get to the same the same place basically. So that's not going to help me at all. How did the Kestrel and the Fury test go yesterday? I actually ended up doing it today. I was planning on doing that yesterday, like I had stated. Ended up meeting up with Zach and Jimmy and all those guys, so I hung out at the bunkhouse and the ranch and screwed off and BS'd with them all day. So I didn't even break the Fury out, or the clay. Sounds like Georgia. Yeah, there's one section. Actually, the rancher was telling me this. His name is Travis. Really, really cool guy. There's a portion where we make a hard left when you're driving on the road, and that is actually part of the Oregon Trail. He said you need to park over there and have a beer, say you had a beer on the Oregon Trail. So it's kind of neat. It's beautiful, beautiful area. I think I took some video of from a little bit of yesterday, for sure I did. But yeah, it's just beautiful, gorgeous scenery. There's cows running all over the place. This is a huge ranch. I think it was like 6,000 and something acres the guy has. And amazing. He owns like this whole mountain. I can't even explain it. So there's basically a lot of like prairie meadowy kind of areas. Then there's this massive mountain. He owns that whole mountain all the way around and back around. He owns some property. How far are you from Custer's Last Stand? I have no idea, DW. I'm in Douglas, Wyoming. Maybe you can tell me. I don't have a computer to mess with that stuff. Douglas, Wyoming is where I'm at. So it could be right down the street. There was a museum of some sort I saw. I can't remember what it was. Good gravy. Yeah, 10 square miles. Yeah, that's a lot. I remember playing Oregon Trail on an Apple II computer with exactly, the old school days, the fun days. So it's pretty neat. But yeah, when you're over there, you can actually get on the Oregon Trail, which is kind of neat. As they were coming across, trying to get gold. But what else? So I decided I'm gonna run an empty backpack. Then I'll have 2 mag holders on it, on each side on the waist. I'm running 1 bullet runner, which Ray has in his Bad MFs. Holds 15 rounds. So I have 3 mags with 10 in it, and I'm guessing I need 40 rounds for tomorrow. So I can't engage anything. I think Hugo's bringing like 100 and something rounds, 158 rounds or something for tomorrow. So the bonus to being the secondary guys, you can shoot as much as you want, as long as you're not wasting too much time on the clock. But The crappy part about the bolt gunner is you can't go back. You can't say, oh, I missed by, 3/10 left and get to shoot again. One shot, one miss or hit, and that's either a point or no point. So we'll see. Toughest part's going to be finding the targets. No, it's wrong. The toughest part's going to be running and getting to the targets. That'll be my toughest part. And then definitely number 2 is going to be finding the targets. And then hopefully we get, hopefully the data we have and I'm going to try to run everything off the armband, not mess with the Kestrel too much. The info's in the Furies. I think I'm just going to use it for range and then go to my dope card on my hand and utilize whatever that dope is. Hugo's going to have the second card, which is the same exact card as the one I'll have, and then I'll have his data as well on my arm. So if he finds a target at 525, I can just look and tell him what the next target's going to be. That's right, Little Bighorn. I thought it was in Wyoming. Oh, it says 266 miles north. I was in, what the heck's that town called? Casper. I was in Casper a couple days ago, and that was, I believe, north, because I came back. And that's probably a lot closer, headed through Casper when I was going to see Ray. I have a funny feeling I was probably right in the dang area, because it was like 2 hours. It was a couple hours to get here. So that was probably really close. Other than that, you guys got any questions? I've only been talking for 21 minutes, but getting attacked by a bug in here or something. They did find a few rattlesnakes yesterday or 2 days ago, so those will be something we've got to be paying attention for. I'm going to be running the cry pants with the knee pads. I'll be running my tripod, the Furies, and the Kestrel, and what else? Casper is about 45 minutes west of you. Oh, it's west of me, okay. Yeah, it should be a good time. I think it's just going to be fun anyways, getting to hang out with everybody. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be tired tomorrow for sure. The biggest thing I can say is if you're ever interested in doing a match, but you're kind of leery about it, hell, just go do it. That's what I did. I'm already having fun, getting to hang out with everybody. What's your total pack weight? The total pack weight's not much, probably like 6 pounds. It's that dang rifle. I think the rifle weighs in at 22 or 23 pounds, so that's not going to be fun carrying that. I wanted to do that just because Kenny's going to be here and shoot old Skittles, so should be fun. But I wish the barrel was a lot thinner. It's a lot of weight. Now I got a couple shirts at the Mile High. I'm sure you guys probably heard that, but I think I picked up like 3 shirts. Picked up Ray's shirt, and awesome store. I wish there was one of those in North Carolina close to us. A precision long range store. All the gun shops just got normal stuff. It'd be cool to have a precision long range style thing. Mile High shooting accessories. I walked out of there with 3 spur mounts, which my pocketbook did not like. I ended up getting a 90 degree for my LRA, and I got a small, I think it was like 1-inch pick rail for the top of the spur mount. So I'll have some more options for holding data cards and running my LRA. It'd be what, horizontal? No, it'd be vertical, so I could run it this way instead of out like that. I wanted to swap over. I mean, I was super close to swapping my whole F3R machine mount just so that I could run my LRA up and down so it wouldn't be jabbing me in the stomach as I was running the whole day. What's spur for? Your Tika? No, it's for... So I bought 3 of them. I bought one that was a 0 MOA, and it was a cantilever 34 millimeter. And that one I'm going to run on my 3-gun. What's up, Sheball Seki? I'm going to put my the 1-to-10 Vortex on there. So I'm going to run that mount for that style one. And then I bought a 20 MOA and a 10 MOA for some more rifles. I'm basically trying to get my what would you call it? My 90-degree throw Voodoo, and I want to do the exact same thing with my 60-degree throw. So I want to run it identical. So that's the reason why I bought the mounts, or the scope mounts for it. So I'm gonna have those two are gonna be pretty much identical, which will be nice. And then I like everything to be the same. I don't like going from one style scope to a different one. And if you can make everything the same, it's like shooting the same rifle, basically. I guess just a little different with the 60 and 90-degree throw, but running the same scope, I'll be running the EBR-7C in it instead. Today I'm shooting on the Skittles rifle. I got the Horus H59, which is a good reticle. There's a lot in there for like PRS style shooting, but for this style match it works good. Well, I guess I'll see if it works good, and I'm hoping it works good. How's that? Got to meet a few people that watch the show, the channel. It's pretty cool. A couple of them were up in Maryland. I think it was Maryland. Team, I don't remember what team number they were. Really nice people. So that was pretty cool. And other than that, it's been a fun adventure so far. Next 3 days are going to be butt kickers, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing where. I already know that my physical fitness needs to be tuned up a little bit, but I'm going to learn things going to this match that the only way to learn them is to do it. So we'll see what happens. We got some nasty clouds coming in. So I can switch this over, show you guys around a little bit. Let's see, this button here. So you can see we got some rain clouds. We got a bazillion bugs on the window. I killed all sorts of bugs on the window. Here's the other side. So it's, the weather, as it says on the phone, it's 75% chance of rain tomorrow. And I think it starts like at 7 or something. So by the time we get to it, we're going to be dealing with maybe some mud, depending on how much it smash the thumbs up button, Jerry Parker says. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit the thumbs up button. It helps. Definitely helps get people that are new to the channel, or they're cruising around, somehow pop up on their feed a little bit better. So I don't know. I'm not really concerned about much. I don't think. A lot of it's like a guess game, though. Like they don't tell you how many stages, so you kind of break down. I think there's going to be this many amount of stages, so I need this much amount of ammo, and then you just go a little bit more than what you think it's going to be, just in case you were wrong. And then, but you don't want to carry around all your ammo, because that's just more weight you got to carry. So you got to kind of figure things out. Nice, Willard. Things are really nice out here, except for the rain. They really need the rain, though. I was talking to the rancher. He's like, man, we are dry right now. So I was talking to a gentleman that's from South Dakota, and he's saying they're super dry. So a lot of these states up here, they need the rain. So good for them, and they grow hay and all that kind of stuff. That's how they put food in their families. That's how they pay the bills. So give them some rain, hopefully not too much till we're gone. But yeah, get all the crops going and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of agriculture up here, a lot of fields, a lot of antelope. Saw a ton of antelope the other day, and almost hit a deer yesterday. Luckily, I was just cruising, driving real slow on the way back from the range, and I saw some eyeballs, and then there happened to be another one. So I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm cruising around, because if someone, I could, you know, there's tons of targets to crash into around here if you're not paying attention. That is for sure. But I think that's it. I think we got a good update. Let's see, I talked about Ray's gun having some issues. He got that all figured out. Kenny's rifle was shooting amazing. Did you bring your yeah, I did. You know what? A good question, Tim. Those, I don't know how to pronounce it. Hokas, whatever. They're those things are nice. They're super comfortable. I've been wearing them, trying to break them in, you know, prior to the match, because breaking in shoes while you're trying to do things is not a smart move. Yeah, super comfortable. They have been outperforming my Merrills big time, so bring me back a Tenderloin. Yeah, if I crash into one, I'll bring back some back straps. See, sometimes you'll see a whole pack of antelope walking around the road there in Wyoming. Yeah, I tell you what, talk about those prairie groundhog things, those groundhogs, prairie dogs, or whatever the hell they're called. Those things are like little kamikazes, man. They like, you're just driving down the road and they're like running out in front of you crossing the street. And they're like hightailing it. They're just like, phew. I probably saw 40 to 60 of those little things running across the road heading to Ray's campsite the other day. I'm like, man, these things are dumb. Because you got to remember, there's like a car every, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I mean, it's, the roads I was on was not very traveled, so it's like, why not just wait? Why not wait till I go by, and then you got another 5 minutes? Home on the range where the deer and the antelope play. Yes, you had to do it, great goat herder. Got to see some coyotes, some coyote pups. What else did I get to see? A ton of antelope, bunch of deer, those prairie dog things. I think that's it, besides the coyotes. Oh, and then when I was at the lake that those guys were at, there's seagulls and what's that big bird that's at the beach? Not a seagull. The big one. Oh, pelican. Thank you. Yeah, it was a big-ass pelican. It's like they didn't know where they're supposed to be or something. Or maybe they're on vacation as well. There are pelicans out here and seagulls. Yeah, I was like, what in the hell? That's a big old pelican. So I don't know if maybe they're on vacation, maybe they're year-rounders. I don't know. But going to Ray and Kenny's campsite, beautiful. I mean, a beautiful place to camp. I could see camping there with your family, doing some really good fishing. They got a nice restaurant, marina thing, and boats to rent, and there's a lot of fun that could be had over there. Water skis and jet skis and all that stuff. So that's definitely a win. Just too far away though. I hate those guys. That's the one thing that sucks for them is the families are gonna have fun because they don't have to go into town. But for those guys having to leave early, they're gonna have to leave super early to get to the match. So pluses and minuses, I guess. As long as the family's happy, makes it good. So other than that, any other questions before I get out of here? I don't really got much. Just trying to mentally prepare. See how I do. See how Hugo does. We're gonna have fun. At the end of the day, we're gonna have fun. That part's guaranteed. Footage for the match is gonna suck. I'm not gonna get any footage for the match. I might be able to for the assault stages, but you're gonna see some from X-Ring channel. He's gonna run a GoPro on his chest. I think Kenny's got some other gizmo gadget. So yeah, they're gonna have some good footage, hopefully. As far as us, we're not gonna have any footage. I got too much to worry about of just trying to hit a damn target. I don't want to multitask. Get some good rest tonight and have fun tomorrow. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna try. And that's about it. Hey, Chris, how far do you have to drive up to get to that match? Always wanted to go out west and go prairie dogging. Yeah, I actually got invited to go prairie dog hunting from the ranch owner. And I'm like, man, I would love to go prairie dog hunting. So I don't know if we'll get to end up doing that or not, but man, I sure would love to do some prairie dog hunting. You're going to knock it out of the park. I don't know about that. I'm not being negative. Trust me, I'm not being negative. I'm being humble. I don't know how well or how crappy I'll do, but I will say I'm going to have fun. If I can make it through not dying, like literally, I'll have a good time for sure. What's up, Andy Nelson? So I think it'll be good. Yeah, Chris Beck, let me know how far away you live. 4.5 hours, I think. Too far to drive the morning of. Yeah, Chris, if you want to stay at the house, you're more than welcome, buddy. What's up, Wes M? 34 minutes late. You're not missing much. We're just BSing, having some fun, giving some updates on the match, and trying to let my partner shoot or sleep. So I'm just hanging out, so I'm not making any noise in the hotel room. So, and earlier he said he wasn't even asleep, so I know he's tired. So we'll see what happens. Good luck, man. Know you'll enjoy yourself. Yeah, I will enjoy myself. Yeah, Chris, no big deal. You got my number, so we'll just communicate. I'll give you my address, and then you'll only be an hour and 15 minutes away. We can even ride together. Don't matter. Who is Ray going to be shooting with? Jackson. He's going to be shooting with Eagle Eye Shooting. His name's Kenny. Good guy, very good guy. He's the guy that built a lot of our rifles, so it'll be a good time. Yeah, we'll get let's see, it'll be Friday, unless Chris comes in really late. We could probably do a Friday night chat. Get Chris in the old let's see, what does DW call it? Isyour6covered World Productions. Okay, yeah, Jackson knows who he is. I am shooting Skittle 6 runners, and man, the Tika's like 4 pounds lighter. I almost just said to hell with it and loaded up some 6.5 Creedmoor and shot my Tika. But oh, we got I talked to Dick Hedges today. He's got one of the new Tikas for 22 LR, the Tika, what is it, the 1A, A1, I can't remember what the hell it's called. But we'll be able to give you guys some information on how that works too. Show out North Carolina represents Rick. Have fun, shoot straight, take home the winch. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure there, Mr. Willard. We'll see what happens. Gotta go to bed. Get up, 4:30. Eesh, that's horrible. Yeah, there he is, 45 Auto. That's right. 45 Auto is the guy that named it. Global headquarters of Isyour6covered Productions Road Edition. I love it, 45. Let's see. I'll make sure I get there in time for a chat, but no taser. Yeah, no more taser. Did you drive out there? No, Jackson, I flew. I flew into, started off in, where did I start off in? Greenville, Spartanburg, GSP, South Carolina. Flew to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Denver. Got a rental car from Denver, which Denver is only like 2 hours away. So it was a smooth ride. I made sure I did the whole early one like I used to do for work, because I wanted the time to be able to not only go to Mile High shooting, but also to see the country and see how pretty it is out here. It's definitely pretty. If you guys haven't had a chance to go to Wyoming, it's a beautiful, it's very open. It's completely different than North Carolina. North Carolina, when you see a mountain over there, you don't see the actual mountain. You see, or here you actually see the mountain. You don't see the trees as they go up. You can actually see the terrain of the hill, where in North Carolina it's just a big wall of trees basically. So there's a lot of difference, at least in the area we're in. So it's beautiful. They got a lot of mesas, big prairies and valleys and mountains, and it's got a good mixture of everything. Definitely not as many trees as there is in North Carolina though. Unless they just chopped them all down back in the day and they, you know, for log cabins or something. All the real mountains up here go above the tree line, or whatever it's called, so there is none. Oh, yeah, at certain elevation, the oxygen's too low, or, yeah, too thin, it won't grow trees. I forgot about that. But it's even on the sides of the mountains. I don't know, it's just totally different. They just don't grow that high. I agree, Wyoming's a beautiful state, although it snowed there in Cody, Wyoming when I was there on July 4th. Like, wow. The hat is fantastic. Oh, good, you got it, Shaggy. Awesome, man. Good to hear. Does it match your pistol perfectly? From the pictures I saw on your Facebook, what's up, 80 Baja? Appreciate it. It looked like the green was like perfect. So I don't know. Hopefully it's perfect. Yeah, it could snow tomorrow. Who knows? It's only June. They're actually dreading it because July 4th's coming up. You're allowed to buy fireworks. This is one of them like funny things. They sell fireworks. You can have fireworks. You can buy fireworks. But guess what you can't do? You can't light fireworks. Let's see, it does not match the pistol perfectly. It's a whole lot darker, but it's definitely has the right tone. Oh, good to hear. Well, I tried, Shaggy Rockman. Maybe it was the Instagram post. I didn't get the right hint of green. It's gonna match that pistol better than any other hat you have, I'm sure. Unless you just straight up spray painted your hat seafoam green. Should be quite a few hats showing up. So Abigail should be there by now. Who was the last ones I did? Jack's, his is going to Dublin, Ireland, so that one's probably not there yet. What's up, Milspec? See you while I'm at work. I'm gonna jump off for a while. All right, have a good one, Jackson. I mailed out like 4 the other day, so we'll see. Pretty good fireworks stores right on the border there. Yeah, I passed this one. It was huge. I was like, man. I'm like, you got any of them? I'm gonna go get me some of them snakes. Remember them snakes? Have you seen the apartment building collapse? No, I did hear about it though, and I have not got a chance to see it. Is my service getting crappy? Somebody had sent like one of those fake things going off in my neighborhood for the last 2 weeks. Jeez, Shaggy Rockman. It is dry out here though. I could see how they're worried. Definitely. It's on focus in. Focus. But yeah, that's it. I refreshed and we're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I started off with full bars, and I haven't moved. Promise you, I haven't moved. The clouds have moved, so maybe it's screwing up the cell service. I don't know. But yeah, we had a pretty sunset yesterday. That's the one cool thing out here is there's, like in North Carolina, depending on where you are, the mountains and the trees are so tall, there's a lot of times you miss the sunset because you weren't in the perfect spot to see it. I wish I was in Wyoming right about now. Yeah, I don't blame you, Shaggy. It's really nice out here. Very small though. At least the portions I went through. It's weird when you go to different states because like grocery stores, you know how you have your like chains that you're used to. Yeah, Milspec. Tomorrow starts day 1 of 3. We're gonna do the morning half is going to be the actual match. And then we have 2 assault stages tomorrow after basically lunch. The colors in the skies up here are one of the best parts. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like Montana. A lot of, big sky Montana. I mean, I can see it's just nothing but sky and some beautiful mountains in the background. You got the Colorado Rockies that way. So it's pretty neat. I got a BB gun yesterday. Neighbors stray are gonna disappear one at a time. Don't get yourself in trouble. I don't even watching you on the news. Oh, there you go. Time to get some retribution. Get some retribution. The mountains are always west. Easy direction finding. There you go. That's smart. That doesn't work right here though, because I got mountains and I can't see what's over there because there's a big building. But I can see a mountain range all the way to here, and I can see another one from there all the way over to there. Actually, all the way to there. So I'm not sure exactly, but I can tell you that the sun is going to set over there. So that is west. What the hell? Appreciate it, Milspec. Yeah, I'll give you guys some feedback tomorrow. I'll tell you how horrible I did or how decent I did. I don't know. It looks like 911 in a much smaller scale. Horrible. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful, safe day, night, and I'll give you some updates after the adventure for tomorrow. And I know for sure I will not have any footage of the match portion. Maybe the assault stages, but definitely not the match. Both eyes open. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, one eye is going to be on the ground looking for rattlesnakes. They already found a couple of those, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm glad I'm doing it. I did not want to come out. So the day before getting on the plane, I was like, what the heck am I doing? You hear them before you see them. Yeah, that's the one thing nice about rattlesnakes. That's not always the case either, but North Carolina, there's not as many things rattling around to help you say, hey, not over here, buddy. Good luck tomorrow. Thanks, Muscat. Have a good one. You guys take care. I will see you soon. Do you think you could, when you're done shooting, take a video of what it's like? I can try. Yeah, I can try. Hopefully it's not when you step on it. Yeah, hopefully it's not when you step on it. That's right. I don't know if my boots are going to be, whatever they're called, Konos or whatever. I don't think those are rattlesnake proof for sure. All right, you guys, take care. And I'll keep you updated, I promise. I will see you tomorrow after the adventures. So, with the time change and all that, I might be early as normal when we do the 9 o'clock Eastern time thing. So, we'll see what happens. I'll go catch up some sleep. Get some sleep. It's not even dark yet. It's only 7:10 here, so I don't know what I'm going to do for a few hours because I can't go to bed right now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get bored and do another, what's up, Frankfurt? I appreciate you. I'm going to try. See what happens. All right.